Hello everybody, my name's Takriva and welcome back to some more Victoria 2, playing Italy, working on electricity, and we are 400,000 pounds in the green, and as every time we reload the game someone goes bankrupt in the first minute. Oh well, we're currently not in a war, how strange that may be, because somehow we're not at war. Really? Yeah, let's go. More socialists, as always, which is getting to be normal. Also a little bit of liberal going on. And I think what I should do is, wow, all these railroads, actually change up our national focus to do a little bit of liberal stuff as well, so we can get more of those in the house as well. So change to liberal, 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 and liberal, just in the largest areas. If we look at party loyalty, we see almost just Romagna actually, and what is this? South Tyrol, is that even mine? Oh yeah, it is. But yeah, these are the two areas where there's not a big socialist presence now, thanks to our esteemed focusing on it. Greece is mostly conservative, apparently. Oh, the Eastern question. With the Ottoman Empire fading as a great power, people have instead begun referring to this once great nation as the sick man of Europe. Nationalism and revolt in the empire's non-Turkish provinces are growing concerns for the Ottoman state, and coupled with the relative backwardness of the empire in comparison to the states of Western Europe, many now seem to believe that the empire's demise is only a question of time. Furthermore, the reputed harsh treatment of Christians in the Ottoman state have led the Russian Empire declaring itself the protector of Eastern Christendom. Should we accept the Russian encroachment on Ottoman authority, the Russian must renounce the title, which gives us they get a event. We get prestige, and relations with the Ottomans increases. Well, because I don't want to lose prestige, I'm still going to do this one. The Russian Empire has rescinded their claims to being the defenders of Eastern Christendom within the Ottoman Empire. Hopefully this means that a war over the issue has been avoided. We get even more prestige. I love that. Okay, working on Spain. Well, no, it's already in our sphere. Working on the Ottomans right now. Fix intramonetary exchange rates. This meant a system of comparing prices of different currencies and a simplified system of buying and selling them. This improved the efficiency of foreign trade enormously. We're making so much money that I'm going to lower our tax rate again. At least, I'm going to leave the rich... Whoa! The rich one is fluctuating enormously right now. And I think we're still building ships, aren't we? I thought I heard a cruiser just finish. Well, we have the Marco Polo, that's the only one so far. Crisis averted, revolution in the Ottoman Empire. Ah, interesting. Yeah, well, the Ottomans are a little bit dwindling. We have, of course, taken Egypt from underneath them. Or, well, not really underneath them, but... Hey, you know what? Let's decrease the opinion of Russia and Persia. Distribution channels as the line for resources to finished value-added product became longer from specialization. Channels of distribution opened as some companies specialized in distribution to shops. This made the supply side more effective. Not bad, actually. Whoa, Ottoman Empire getting a lot of stuff right now. Going to try and get them in our sphere because that is so useful. We're expanding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 factories at the same time. Lazy natives, just learn to adapt, please. Relationship, Germany maximum. UK we're working on. Let's increase it again to 80 now. USA is fine being positive. France is actually minus 48 only. Russians hate us. Japan. And then the Swiss are now a great power. The Dutch are of course hostile, but I'm still wanting to get them to at least a reasonable relation. Spain is in our sphere. Austria-Hungary we can actually work on now as well. So let's get started. Ottoman Empire, let's increase our opinion of them. And no one can touch us in the Ottoman Empire at least. The Germans are also working on Austria-Hungary apparently. Yeah, there's only cordial with Spain, so that's nothing to worry about now. Oh, I heard a naval base finishing early, not so much a... their beliefs must be respected. Interesting. So the... wow, probably because of a really bad relation with Austria-Hungary is why it goes so slow. So let's start upping that a little bit. In that case, I want to slow down with them a little bit in favor. Oh, hello. UK offers us an alliance. I will accept the alliance of the United Kingdom. Together with Germany. I'm actually not sure that... No. Germany really doesn't mind this. Which is fine. So now the top 3 in the world are allied. Well, I'm not sure if they are allied to each other, but... Holy mother of God, there are a lot of nations in here. Ah, the United Kingdom. Just from the start, they just get going and going and going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's relieve the poor a little bit more of taxes. Just, yeah, look, the middle class isn't even being taxed that badly. I mean, I can easily drop them down to 70 as well. There are just not that many middle class, and the rich are so rich they're giving me so much money. That's basically what is happening. We're still making a ton of money. Ottoman Empire it's an eventuality that they will get incorporated into our sphere. We're not getting any fuel right now. That's annoying, and of course we're not producing it. We're not even producing any oil. Gaslights. The introduction of gaslights meant that predefined areas like small rooms or big factory floors could be enlightened. This meant that people were no longer limited by sunrise and sunset. Throughput tech goes up, which gives us some more industrial power. And up to 300 already. Campania with double of Puglia. Well, just a little bit under double, but you get my drift. Yeah, we need to increase relations with Austria-Hungary if we want to even try and make them get into our sphere at one point. Oh no! 3 brigades of anarcho-liberals rise up. That's so many. Not really, though. Okay, Spain, I need to put in 1 point to counter the French. So that at one point we can just drop them or ban them or something. Yay, and the rebels are already dealt with. So how is our infrastructure now going? Auto-saving, infrastructure map mode. Ah yes, any place that is not colored is actually at maximum. Call ally, Ottoman liberation of West Macedonia against the Ottoman Empire. Allied with all of them, at war with Greece and Serbia. I will proceed with accepting that alliance. So, oh, that was not planned, that we're now at war with everyone. Apparently our own allies even. Propose peace, offer peace terms, acquire it, and I'm not gonna continue this war if I'm really sorry, Greece, but I should have actually checked who you were at war with before accepting it. Because now Germany is unlike... Well, the UK is still at 80, which is good. France hates us a lot more now. Ouch. Let's increase relations with Austria-Hungary again. Well, that sucks. It was a bit silly. Ottoman Empire. Increase opinion. They are now friendly. So now we just need to get to 100 here, and then we can add them to our sphere. Switzerland is trying to get Greece from us. Oh, and now we have a truce with the Ottoman Empire, so we cannot even do anything with them. Oh, and Germany wants to ally us, which is fine. So we lost our alliance with the UK as well. Liquidation of assets meant that a bankrupted firm got its assets sold to pay off the money lenders. This was a complex but important set of laws that was the first step to its stable jurisdiction for bankruptcies. Even cheaper factories. That was a very, very annoying way to go. Form alliance. They will accept, so I will just do it then. They have accepted a alliance. Germany, France, the UK all together in a war. It's Germany and France were in a war together. That's how silly that one was. We're currently again at peace. Excellent. Mechanized mining in Dubrovnik. France only has Belgium and the Confederation of Senegal in its sphere. Oh, we're actually on our way to passing the United Kingdom at one point in score. Oh, Novara also gets mechanized mining. UK is now... Oh, so getting that alliance got us to +100 as well. Sure thing, I'll increase the opinion of Austria-Hungary. But we're not going to repeat the same mistake as we had with the Dutch, at least. Spain is now sphered, and we are going to decrease the opinion of France in that case. There we go. They're now neutral, so it takes them an extra 50 before they can even get back to friendly at all. Neutral with both of these, that's fine. Liberal author, and yet he saw the privations of a people denied that ancient breath of fresh air accorded by tradition as the birthright of the free sons of Italy, liberty, and he wept. One of our country's most lauded authors has published a book recently which critics have referred to as the most scathing condemnation of the Italian political system ever to make it past censors. The author's work is a passionate argument for liberty and the disestablishment of the established monarchical order of the old world in favor of the rights of the republic. All middle strata become more liberal, or all pops in Italian Kenya become liberal. Obviously, such a voice must be heard in all of Italy, which will give us... Wow, still making lots of money despite cutting the taxes a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The thing is, by decreasing taxes, you give the people more chance to buy stuff that they want to get, and they also pay your factories to get that stuff sometimes. Wait, why is this red? Can I not expand it? They have a -1 because of the hills. We are still expanding it in there. And we are expanding all over Africa when it comes to railroads. Jesus. Oh, hello, what is this? Rebels in Spain. Prices collapse. Rubber, a shameful day, peace with Germany signed. Oh, right, because we lost that war, basically. Oh no, Spain has a couple of... Whoa, that's a... No, that's a German stack. They have some rebels, but they can easily deal with those. Neutral, Spain... What? Where did they spend it on? Oh, they spent on discrediting the Swiss, by the way. Okay, Persia needs to get 1 point because of that encroaching United Kingdom over there. Yemen already has them encroaching. Neutral with these guys, yeah, that seems fine for now. Still increasing with Austria-Hungary, of course. Furniture factory completed in Rome. Yeah, Spain will easily get rid of all these rebels. I mean, really? It's nothing to be worried about. So, yeah, and then they're still spending a lot on these two. What was it? Persia, right? Yeah. I want to keep spending. Ooh, we're almost at electricity. Are still making lots of money, which is silly. Despite having quite high subsidies still. But the subsidies are, of course, to keep our people inside of the factories right now. Wow, actually expanding that artillery factory. Steamer shipyard making loads of money. Furniture factory actually doing good in Rome. Yeah, it's actually doing profits. Wow. Oh, expressionist music. The expressionists rushed to exploit the newly expanded boundaries of expression and break some of their own, but unlike their predecessors, they did not wish to portray the physical world, but use it as a medium for expressing the emotions and the soul within. Music went through a dramatic change during the Expressionist movement. No longer were songs ruled by melody and continuity. Three major Expressionist composers are Schoenberg, Alban Berg, and Paul Hindemith. Gets a 6.63 prestige, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's increase relations with Austria-Hungary in the meantime. I know we only had... we need more diplomatic points. But we can soon actually increase... Well, we could already increase their opinion of us. And we have discovered electricity. Integral rail system 1898. Okay, advanced metallurgy. More stuff. More coal, sulfur, and iron. Semi-automation factory cost minus 10% and throughput plus 10%. That's ridiculous good, actually. And there's the oil pumping machinery as well, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna do this one then. That's a lot of good stuff coming in, and that's only until July. And now the wait for my electricity tax begins. Oh, we cannot invent the telephones right now because we need to invent it first. Edison's light bulb is 2% though. With a bit of luck it will come. Martin steel, electrical lighting. We have gas lights, so it's actually increased already. The old man in the sea. Well, sure, let's lose them some militancy. Increase opinion to friendly. Now they're at minus 98, so we still need to spend a lot of diplomatic points on them right now. Actually speed up for now the point. Yeah. New store in Reggio di Calabria. Farming efficiency. Oh, wow. I do enjoy this one. So, if I look at it, so we have 30 fruit right now, and I believe this is... no, wait, this is Campania. Then this is... Hang on, isn't this Calabria? Yeah, oh no, it's this one here. It's producing fish, but it gets it in all. So we have 30.1 and 40.3. 47. So actually farming efficiency does go over fish as well. And then there are cotton fields. Burma, relationship changed, or yeah, send some to our neighbors. It's more prestige. Oh, now that we have electricity, we suddenly are low. So now socialists and liberals increased both. And quite a lot actually. Why is our money now going down a lot more than before? Oh, because the capitalists are not making as much money as they were a couple months ago, but we can easily catch some of that. The Rome weather did its worst against us. Mud, 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 and it was its prominent feature, and it was known among us afterwards as the Mud March. A female suffragette commented the elements during the Mud March, a demonstration march which just this past week attracted over 3,000 women from various organizations, female textile workers, temperance advocates, artists, and many more, all coming together in a show of force for women's liberation and suffrage on Rome's streets. A gay enough procession by most accounts, despite the weather. We watch, observe, learn, and ultimately do nothing. We must express our cordial understanding of and support for these sentiments, or political reforms select. It's clear and its public meeting nonsense has been going on for too long. So that wants to... Where is that? Meetings not allowed. That's actually going back. So no, we must express our cordial understanding of and support for these sentiments. So more liberals. I like liberals. I mean, we want to be as liberal possible country, so we actually can get some influx of people. Population changed. There's still a lot of external migration. Rerum Novarum. Pope Leo XIII's encyclical on the rights and duties of capital and labor began with the words Rerum Novarum. In the encyclical analysis, the spirit of socialist revolutionary change had begun to pervade ever more areas. The causes of the conflict, it claimed, were clear. The vast expansion of industrial pursuits, the changed relations between masters and workmen, and the accumulation of enormous fortunes by a few individuals, and the utter poverty of the masses, and the prevailing moral degeneracy. The encyclical argued that socialism threatened the religious and moral foundation of the state and sought to break the common interests of the church and state, the employer and the employed, and replace them with an evil, atheist doctrine. To counter this threat, associations must be formed that satisfy the needs of progress and yet protect the weak. The encyclical quoted the Apostle Paul saying that charity is patient, is kind, seeketh not her own, suffereth all things, endureth all things. Gain prestige, everyone gains consciousness of the laborers, craftsmen, artisans, and soldiers. That is a big increase in... Oh, and at the same time we lose some tension in Niger. Higher consciousness also means more change and more obvious people are to listening to the people in Congress and stuff, in the parties. Spain, no, nothing really weird happening here. All them factories being built still. Holy sites still, their beliefs must be respected. Oh, we're finally working on the two buildings there. Even though we're still not making any fuel ourselves. Electrical lighting. The introduction of electric lighting meant that predefined areas like small rooms or big factory floors could be enlightened. Same as with gas lighting, but another 5% throughput. Oh, that actually made us everything much more expensive again. This is really throughput, but we are working on automation, which will give us the communism agenda. Their beliefs must be respected. What we want? No, we need a free society where no one is considered to be superior and no one is left behind, and where mankind is free from oppression and scarcity. We need a society without a government, without class divisions. Oh god. Trouble is brewing. Romania, Switzerland. Switzerland is backing Austria-Hungary. We need a society without a government, without class divisions, where the workers control the production means. Oh boy. Diplomacy, Austria-Hungary, increase relations. Now up to 83, minus 83, but... we are interested, or 181 prestige. Yes, we are interested. Bloody hell. Crisis. France has joined the side of the Swiss. Fume electrified. Ooh, electrical lighting giving us factory throughput and mining efficiency in fume. Okay, now to try and find fume. Oh, here it is. So Istria gets that. It's not bad. So this that should increase. No, wasn't that? I mean, oh yeah, there it is. There it went up again. Crisis, communism agenda, Brazil goes to war, USGS funding cut, United States Geological Survey. Okay. Interesting, chief paleontologist. Interest in supporting Russian Empire, interest in supporting Switzerland. Yeah. Added war goals, cut the Russian Empire down to size. Then again, if I were to join the side of France and Switzerland, and especially because I do want to get, yeah, I'm going to support that side. So suddenly, aren't we allied to Germany? Yeah, we are. So shouldn't that make him change its decision to more towards, huh? They would rather not join any side, but we're backing Switzerland in this case. Because they're close to us and I don't want to go to war with all of this. But I should have possibly waited until Germany had decided on its own. Okay, I think we need to up our tax efficiency again a bit, or our tax income. Because the rich are not paying as much as they should. Yay, nitroglycerin. Okay, that went up a lot more than I had planned to. No, I'm not clicking that. I'm just clicking it once. Seriously, guys. And we're about even-ish. It's still a little bit less, but we'll see what happens. Increase relations with the Austrians. Oh boy. Germany does decide to join the Russians. And apparently the UK is in a war, because otherwise they would have been somewhere as well. Lazy natives again. Southwest England, they are at war with Bolivia. Really? Because they're at war with Bolivia, they get allowed out of this one? Jesus. That's a little bit... Whoa! Lots of French rebels right now. Austria's still trying to... Since we still need to wait for more stuff, we're going to decrease the opinion of Germany in Austria. That helps. And the same thing we're gonna... Ooh. That should be a little bit more mindful, because we also have already a friendly United Kingdom. So I'm just gonna keep going with these two. And we've done automation. So factory cost goes down, factory throughput goes up. More goes through it. Steam turbine. It's not long, but it will increase mining output and farming output again. And the combustion engine is needed for cars and airplanes. So actually going down that tree would be really useful. But we have a lot of things to research still. Let's just pick up this iron breech loaded artillery. It's done like really quickly. It's done in January already, so that's a plus. Greece, neutral, cordial. Yeah, I think that Russia is now going to get a lot more here. The other ones are neutral. So, no, they just stopped just shy of being able to get them into friendly. New political party, the communists are now as well active in the country. Crisis still on the fence, they have 55 days. Oh boy. This is the problem, these are the two strongest military powers in the world, and then we are the next at 5. Then comes France at 8. This is going to be bad, as in, holy crap, they have 360,000 man standing army. We have a third of that. At any rate, you guys are gonna go all this way to start to possibly go into here. And France is dealing with a lot of rebels right now, which is a problem. As is Switzerland, apparently. If they could just get out of that peacefully, that would be fine. Crisis temperature is really high. Oh boy. Pause it. Whoa, where did all this money come from all of a sudden? Bloody hell. Military, build army. Let's build all the infantry we can get right now. Let's start on that at least. So we have some people going on. And if we are now going to war, I'm going to have to mobilize as well. And this will be a great war. Oh shit. Maybe I should not have... The Russian aggression for Western Siebenbürgen becomes the Great War. It seems the field of battle will decide who is right. Oh boy. We are the war leader, by the way. Wait, what? Who's the war leader? It looks like it's the war leader, but why can't I call them in? We are not war leader. Who's the war leader? Isn't it the one on the left? Most on the right. Hang on, let's let it flip over 2 days then, or 1 day. So if I go back, United Kingdom. We are not leader of this war and cannot call our allies into it. Then who is the leader? Obligatory Great War casus belli against all enemies. Great War capitulation. We are at war with, oh boy, the Germans and the Russians. Now, the Russians are not the biggest problem, it's the Germans. Mobilizing. I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Romania already freed itself, so that's odd. Yeah. Oh boy. I'll see you guys later.